And now we come to our honorary award. These are awarded by the university in recognition of somebody who has made a very significant contribution in their particular field. And thus I now have the great pleasure in inviting Professor Catherine Mitchell, Vice-Chancellor of the University of Derby, to give the commendation for the conferment of an honorary doctor of the university to June Hughes. Professor Mitchell.
Is June not standing?
Pro-Chancellor, His Majesty's Lord Lieutenant of the County of Derbyshire, honoured guests, graduates and graduands of 2026, and all guests here today. It gives me great pleasure to be presenting June Hughes for the award of Honorary Doctor of the University. June is the former University Secretary and Registrar, and a familiar presence at our graduation ceremonies. She retired in January 2025, following a distinguished career spanning more than 3 decades, during which she played a pivotal role in shaping the organisation and became a well-respected and influential figure of our sector. June began her professional journey in business administration in 1979, spending 6 years at the Halifax Building Society while studying part-time at the then Derbyshire College of Higher Education, which later became the University of Derby, and qualifying as a Chartered Secretary and Administrator. Eager to take on a leadership role, she transitioned into the retail sector as Office Manager at Debenhams plc, Derby. June then sought a position that would make use of her Chartered Secretary qualification and became a Faculty Administrator Officer at the Derbyshire College of Higher Education. Her appointment there in November 1987 was the start of her 37-year career at the University of Derby. I think that deserves a round of applause. June progressed through various roles, culminating in the University Secretary and Registrar in 2015, a post she held until her retirement. Her early career focused on student administration from admissions through to graduation, covering regulations and compliance. She played a key support role in the successful application for the University of Status in 1992, and contributed significantly to its evolution over the following decades. Many of the policies, processes, and procedures crafted by June still underpin the university's operations today. June's appointment as University Secretary and Registrar was the pinnacle of her career. Reporting to the Vice-Chancellor, me, and the Chair of Governing Council, she served as Clerk to Council, Company Secretary, Secretary to Academic Board, and Head of Student Administration and Sport. She managed legal, governance, and assurance operations, working closely with senior leadership to establish a governance model that remains in place. June is known for her enthusiasm and collaborative spirit, as well as her resilience. She earned deep respect from colleagues both within and outside the university for her integrity, her diplomacy, her sound judgment. June excelled at building multi-professional teams, breaking down silos and uniting people towards common goals. Her humour fostered positive team environments and high professional standards, always keeping students at the heart of her work. One standout example being her leadership of the university's Business Continuity Group in response to the 2020 global pandemic. June's influence extended beyond the university through her membership and fellowship of the Association of Higher Educational Professionals, contributing to the profession's development as part of the National Executive Committee. Additionally, she was a member of the Association of Heads of University. Administration, and she served on the executive committee also for this group and chaired the Midlands Regional Group, helping to shape policy, regulation, and professional development at a national level. In 2024, June was nominated for the Technology One Lifetime Award at the Alliance Awards in recognition of her contribution to the sector. June retired early in 2025 after many years of outstanding service to this university, to its staff and its students. She now enjoys spending time with her husband, travelling, staying active, and connecting with friends and family. She is joined here today by her husband Stuart to celebrate this exceptional award. Pro-Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding contribution to education and most importantly to the University of Derby, we are truly delighted to award June Hughes the honorary degree of Doctor of the University. Congratulations, June.
Wow. Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, His Majesty's Lord Lieutenant of Derbyshire, honoured guests, graduates of 2026 and guests. I am very honoured and proud to receive this award. When I entered Derbyshire College of Higher Education on the 23rd of November 1987, I could never have imagined staying for 37 years, enjoying such a fulfilling career and arriving at this moment. For my final 15 years as University Secretary and Registrar, I organised graduation ceremonies. Carrying the mace, checking each graduate's name before they crossed the stage, and ensuring every ceremony ran smoothly were among the most enjoyable parts of my role. Today, I have the privilege of experiencing the ceremony from the other side of the stage, and with a speaking part. Reflecting on this occasion, I realised that our journeys have much in common. We each committed to the University of Derby without fully knowing where the journey would lead. Along the way came hard work, challenges, self-doubt, determination, and opportunities to gain experience and grow. Today is a significant achievement, but not the end of your journey. It is the start of an exciting new chapter, just as retirement has been for me. Looking back on the 37 years at the university, I feel fortunate to have contributed to an institution that has grown in ambition, reputation, and impact. The university was my life, and supporting students to fulfill their potential was the greatest reward. I loved every minute. Well, almost. I never planned to become a university secretary and registrar. To be honest, I'm not sure I even knew what the role was and that it existed. But I discovered a flair for business administration, organisation, improving systems, and working with others to design new systems and solve problems. I do admit to being a little bit of a control freak, but detail matters. I dedicated myself to the university, its students, and the higher education sector. I took risks in accepting more responsibilities when I wasn't sure if I was up to it. I thought I'd share just a few values that have helped me during my career. First of all, working hard, being determined, remaining positive that I'd get through the bleak times. I think, as Gary Player, the golfer, said, the harder I work, the luckier I seem to get. Earning respect through knowledge and integrity, and how you treat people, not relying on your job title or level. Learning and stretching myself beyond comfort zone, being prepared to give service to others, and listening carefully to others, even detractors. They often had better ideas and solutions than I did. It's important to be kind and compassionate, but without compromising standards. Never losing my sense of humour. This carried me through more tough times than I care to recall. To me, these sorts of qualities matter as much as the hard-earned degree. Of course, none of us succeeds alone. I have been fortunate to work with exceptional colleagues. I pay tribute to Jennifer Fry, my early line manager, and to Professor Catherine Mitchell, whose support, challenge, and belief in me helped me to grow professionally and personally. Thank you, Kath. My thanks also go to the colleagues, teams, governors and friends who supported me in my role and continue to make the University of Derby the special institution it is today. To my husband, Stuart, thank you for your unwavering support, for putting up with me through tough times at work, well, actually, for just putting up with me, for your encouragement, wise counsel and belief in me. I could not have achieved this without you. Thank you again to the university, to the Pro-Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor and the Honorary Awards Committee for this extraordinary honour. Finally, I dedicate this award to my parents. Though they did not benefit from education opportunities themselves, they believed passionately in its power and made sacrifices so their 3 children could. I know they would be very proud if they were here today, as all the parents, families and supporters will feel for each of you. Graduands, congratulations on all that you have achieved. I wish you every success and happiness. Whatever path you choose, keep learning, growing and making a difference in a world that is ever more complex. Most importantly, stay connected to this great university, as I always will. Thank you and enjoy your celebrations.
Thank you, June, for your encouragement, your inspiration, your commitment and your selfless service, not only by your words there, but by your deeds of 37 years at the University of Derby.